What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. Man, now it's the Thing from Fantastic Four, and you can pre-order this when it's available at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. Bearded Thing. I didn't know it was an actual head sculpt for the Thing. Even in the comic books, but you know, I don't read a lot of comics, but I didn't know he had a beard. How do you even shave it? I don't know. Like how do you use a razor, a chisel? Who knows? But this looks great. I love this look by the Thing. When I was younger, we played with his playing cards with Marvel. This was back in the 90s, and I always wanted the Thing, and then the guy who's like this big guy with a small head on it. That's a fun memory for me. So this, even if I don't collect the entire lineup for Fantastic Four, I think I'm gonna need to have the Thing. He just looks good. It's just so unique. The texture, you know, the rolling eyeball system. You know, you would never dream of that back in the day with this kind of figure. But here we are. Big shirt, triple XL for sure. And I believe this character, the Thing, because if you are not, I guess, OCD enough, in the future, if there's no, you know, revision, the head sculpt, whatever, I bet you can still use him. You know, sure, the pants would be a bit different, but you can kind of, like, just, hey, you make him shirtless and he's still the Thing. You know, maybe somebody's gonna sell, I don't know what his legs looks like. It's probably, you know, just regular legs, but yeah, look at that look right there. I think if you remove the shirt and then let's say in the next movie they change their outfit to the more deeper blue, you know, like the darker blue kind of thing, I think it would still work. Hopefully somebody sells like a third-party pants for this thing, and I think you can save money by just, you know, having him in there, unless they provide like a different expression. But this looks great. I love this figure. There's no gap, a very small gap that you can see from, you know, the joints on the shoulder to the body. It almost just out of the figure itself. It's almost in the, you know, kind of like in the category of Venom. I'm looking at Carnage right now, where sure, there's, you know, there's visible joints on the shoulder, but you can forgive it because of the texture in the body and on the arms. So it's not that noticeable, unlike if it's Bane or something. You could, you know, clearly see the line. But this would work. I like he kind of like Kratos. He got this Kratos look on him. He's bald with a beard on it and muscular. There is no, so I'm assuming that his arms are rubber, because I see it bending a little bit there. So it kind of reminds me of a Hulk type of body, but with texture on it, you know, kind of like the Rock texture. So I'm assuming this is soft. He's height wise, he's not that big. He is wide. Price wise, we might be looking at around $350, $380 here, which is, you know, I don't mind. He looks pretty cool. The body, I can kind of envision it being soft, you know, like it's squishy, you know, when you probably would feel some air once you press the chest area, you know, like you let the air out or something. But I'm all for it, man. You can just imagine the possibilities of other figures interacting with the Thing. You know, like you can have Hulk fighting him and all that stuff, you know. So if you have one, I know that's like a requested figure now to do a 2.0, to do a newer version, but that they would complement each other, in my opinion. This looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, the only one we don't have so far is Human Torch. Right there on the lineup. He already showed that he got the fire effect on his hand. I like his haircut too, the bowl cut. So you can bend the right there, the elbows. I can see from the elbow right there. It is definitely rubber. Is it gonna get damaged over time? Even if it created marks, because that's one of the things that we are like scared of Hulk. You know, it creates marks and all that stuff, like lines. I don't think it's gonna be noticeable with this figure. He always has this backdrop now, I noticed, that is not included within the figure, like those rock surfaces and all that stuff. I wish he came with a little bit of a diorama, because if it's gonna come out like 350 or more, he's a pretty basic figure with, you know, basic in terms of what is included, not how he looks, because obviously he looks amazing. But that would have been nice. But yeah, you know, with two head sculpts, pretty intricate body, you can't really complain. Is there waist movement here? I'm assuming there's no crunch. From the pictures, it looks like he has some separation on his chest, but he really doesn't, you know, for some articulation. So all the articulation you're gonna have is from the arms. It looks like it has a little butterfly joint, not on the a little bit on the shoulders, not on the obviously elbows. So you got a little bit of, you see, this diorama is for Wolverine. Oh no, not even. I don't know. This looks new, so hopefully we get it from another figure. Legs has some range there, I suppose. But let me know in the comments, how do you feel it turned out? Are you gonna pre-order this? Are you gonna collect the entire line? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.